All right, cool. So I was looking for this clip of Sonny Hoiston disrespecting black men again on The View. I don't watch The View. I don't watch The Real. I don't watch none of that. None of those shows that has a bunch of miserable whining. I want to say old, but some of them, some of them are young, but just a whole bunch of women, a syndicate of women, just talking crap. Because that's what they do. They're powerless, and they just talk a lot of shit. I could not find that clip on The View's YouTube channel, so I found it here on what's her name? Pink Book Lessons. Miss Pink Book Lessons. So I'm gonna use your channel just for a little bit. Hopefully you don't get mad. Anyway, here goes.
Sunny was in discussion with her colleagues around the table about what needs to happen during this 2024 presidential election cycle.
When we're looking at these polls and we're looking at who is voting for Trump, you've got 53% of white women that voted for him in 2020. We've got to reach those women. We've got to reach those ridiculous, crazy black men that did vote for Trump. We've got to reach those people. We've got to reach the Cuban men in Miami that overwhelmingly voted for Trump.
So she talked about the women and the Hispanic men. But when it was time to talk about black men, she called them the crazy, ridiculous black men. Yeah, you heard me right. The crazy, ridiculous black men. It's truly...
Okay, so you guys heard that, right? Now let me just say this. Not all black women are on board with other black women disrespecting black men. Just let me get that out of the way. Okay, good. So, as you guys saw, Sonny Hoiston called black men ridiculous. But when she was describing when she mentioned those Cuban men, she did not use any disparaging terms to describe those men. No, she didn't. Let me tell you something. I'm speaking in general. I'm not talking in absolutes. I'm speaking in general, right? If Kamala Harris wins, men, listen up. If you think you're having issues with black women right now, if you think black women are disrespectful right now, if you think they're arrogant right now and in your face, wait until it might happen that Kamala Harris wins and she's in office. Oh, you're going to get it from your black woman boss or your black woman supervisor. Oh, yes. That's when they're going to be disrespectful. Do you think the dating scene is hard right now? Wait until Kamala wins. Oh, yeah. Do you think women are pushing their degrees in your faces now and telling you how much they have their masters and how much they're the CEO of this and they're the manager of this? And wait until Kamala wins. If she wins. Hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she does not win. But if she wins, you're going to have a harder time with black women in America, possibly across the world. Because I've heard African guys on YouTube and British guys complaining that the internet, Instagram and Facebook and all that type of stuff, YouTube, has given some black women in America a platform, the ratchet ones, to spew their poison and poison the minds of the black women over there in Africa and Britain. I did not say it. You can look it up on YouTube. Those British podcasts and stuff like that, they talk about it all the time. And I must say that when I go to Jamaica, the younger generation of women, yeah, they're heavily influenced by what they see on TikTok and Instagram and these Instagram models. It has changed the landscape of how black women behave across the world. So that's why I say if Kamala wins, it might just not be that you will have issues with black women in America, but even across the world. Because Kamala will be their symbol of what they call it, woman empowerment. That bullshit right there. When woman empowerment has nothing to do with women becoming entrepreneurs and stuff like that and making money, it's there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no unity in that stupid movement. Woman empowerment is basically woman's attempt to usurp men and to destroy patriarchy. That's really what it is. Nothing else. It's really their movement to prove something to men. That's really what it is. It's a bullshit movement. There's no basis, no nothing. It's empty. It's frail. That's really what it is. So Kamala Harris winning will be a symbol of their stupid woman empowerment. And that's when it's really going to be turned up. The heat is really going to be turned up. So men, remember I told you this. If Kamala Harris wins, I guess more of you will be getting your passports. But to go where? Because there are other black women across the world. Well, not all of them think like this. Because I said it before, I'm not speaking in absolutes. But it's going to get worse. I'm talking in terms of interactions between black women and black men. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out.